So I had the opportunity to rap for Stephen Sondheim. Me and my friend Max, we did a remix of the opening number to Sunday in the Park with George. In the abstract, it's so cool. Like, oh, we get to do this dumb, fun thing that's so short-term and temporary. We were in the studio, we were recording it, and there was a point where it became not dumb fun anymore, and like, oh, this is actually, like, we're actually doing this and creating this thing. And I came up against that moment of like, this isn't good enough. Like, this just is not good enough. But somehow, we were just like, fuck it, like, just like finish it off, make it as best as you possibly can. But we ended up winning and like performing it, and Sondheim was there, and I got to rap. This is something that never should have happened, but I got to like rap in front of Stephen Sondheim. What? That's so weird. That never would have happened unless I gotten over that kind of vulnerability and that fear of submitting something and showing and being vulnerable enough to be like, this is something we created. Here, take it and like look at it. What's more vulnerable than as a human being being like, this has never existed before in a way. I'm taking things that I've seen other people do and that I love and I'm passionate about and I have experienced, and I'm turning them into my own thing when I get stuck on a project or I'm just kind of burnt out and I just step away, and it might take a few weeks, but then I'm right back in my notebook and like scribbling notes and like connections that I didn't see before. I think as a storyteller, you have to be passionate about it. I mean, some of these projects I'm working on still, I've been going at it for years and years. It would be really hard to do that if at the core of it, it wasn't like a question or something that I felt really uncomfortable about. I was just like, I don't know what I feel about this. Because I think a story is ultimately a question, like a big question, and so you have to not necessarily answer it, but just consider all the possibilities and try to work it out for yourself. And then everyone who sees that story will hopefully work it out for themselves as well. It's necessary for survival to tell each other stories and pass on what we know. I have so little time in the grand scheme of things. I have to pass something forward. I have to feel like something's gonna outlast just me. And I think that thing is story.